Hello and welcome to stage 3 of Tirreno-Adriatico 2021. It's a little bit dull and overcast, but there's an absolutely terrifically hot day of racing in prospect. The longest stage of the race. And a bit of a tail crosswind for the riders as they head out of Montesano, just a little bit south of Siena, do a little bit of a loop, give the local denizens a little bit of a look at this World Tour peloton, and heading east towards the destination today, Gualdo Tadino. 219 kilometers is the longest stage of the race. Fundamentally uphill in the early moments of the stage, and then it sort of flattens out, and then grippy rise up to the conclusion in Gualdo Tadino. And they're both groups, the lead group and the main peloton, on this climb. It's a grippy one. And the breakaway group has the look of daunted about them, doesn't it? They feel the intensity of the effort coming from behind. They're getting the numbers, and the signals are not good. 4 minutes and 11 seconds, 46 kilometers remaining of the day. 8.5 kilometers to go for the former European road race champion and Viviani's hopes of glory for the Cofidis squad. Well, it's going to be a frantic chase back here now. They're not going to wait for him. Having said that, their focus is pretty much entirely on getting organised, and the advantage of your three out front is actually extended in the last kilometre because, as I say, there's just that little stall, that little phony war while they're waiting to pounce. They're playing with them, pawing at them like a... I'm not sure, I think it might have even been a momentary touch of wheels and the riders down, and you know what, this is a factor of what's a relatively slow conclusion here. And plenty of riders down. Bora Hansgrohe en masse. We saw their riders almost coming together, and then they did, and several riders from the Alpecin Phoenix squad. Stefan Kuhn has come a cropper and hit the deck. Van Avermaet in a good position at the moment on the shoulder of Wout van Aert, and others trying to scramble to recover as Mathieu van der Poel has managed to get up and onto the wheel of the overall race leader, Wout van Aert, in third or fourth position. Others trying to move up. The Lotto Soudal riders trying to present their riders in prime position. Close to the finish now and through the final few bends to the line, up and under the kite. The final kilometre as we're about 900 meters remaining. Declining Quickstep launching with a searing, surging attack. Could this be Stybar, or is it Ballerini who's going for glory? Stybar it is, who tries to stretch the peloton thin, and Julian Alaphilippe is getting the lead out, and he's got to just drop off the back and try and surprise everyone. What a great play it is indeed for the Declining Quickstep squad. Somebody has got to respond here. It's got to be Wout van Aert. Wout van Aert, too little too late perhaps. Here comes Mathieu van der Poel in third in line. Sergio Keguina's got himself a surprise, but a very impressive position. And will he last? No, as he comes into the final 300 metres, Wout van Aert has got into perfect position, and perfectly played too for Mathieu van der Poel. Could he be allowed to take his first success of this year's Tirreno-Adriatico? Mathieu van der Poel launches for the line, side by side with Wout van Aert. Mathieu van der Poel going for glory as the cyclocross stars, and no one's going to stop Mathieu van der Poel. He converts, and he wanted that one. That meant a lot as Mathieu van der Poel takes stage 3 of Tirreno-Adriatico 2021. The overall standings with Mathieu van der Poel now up to second place, 4 seconds in a rear of Wout van Aert, who maintains a 4-second advantage through the first 3 days, but a different rider in second place each time. Julian Alaphilippe now slips to third at 10 seconds.
But what did you mean when you crossed the line?
I was really happy. I was a bit frustrated about myself, about my mistake yesterday, and I wanted to make it right today, so I was really happy to take the win, especially after the team did an amazing job today to close the gap to the first group.
How important was the gap that Alaphilippe left that forced Van Aert to chase?
Yeah, it was important, and especially Wout immediately reacted to it. Otherwise it could have been dangerous, but I think I just made the right decision and followed. And then it was a really hard sprint. It went uphill a bit, and after such a long stage today, it hurt.
challenging one, but he's going to carry a 4-second margin over Mathieu van der Poel. Julian Alaphilippe at 10 seconds, Landa at 19, and then Pogacar, Stannard, Almeida Hikita, De Boist and Conrad at 20 seconds. Mixture of sprinters in there, but for the most part it's GC favourites after yesterday's scrap. Quintana still there or thereabouts, as if Bilbao, Nibali, Van Avermaet and others.
I did a better sprint than yesterday, but yeah, I was surprised by the move of Alaphilippe, which was kind of smart. But yeah, if I still wanted the victory, I had to react, and unfortunately, I took Mathieu in my wheel, which was at that point a waste of energy. So yeah, it was not really a close battle.